Good evening everybody and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'll be going through Fisch's latest update. So what this update adds is 2 new rods, a new secret fish, and 5 new skins. So going in order, I will show you how to get the 2 new rods first. So the 2 new rods are the crowbar and the Cheetos rod. Firstly is the crowbar. So for the crowbar, head to the laboratory beside Desolate Bay. And once you are here, head to the top and to the right side where this pillar is. And you would then want to talk to this NPC here. So firstly, you would be required to be at least level 981, since you will need a specific rod, which is the Olympian Godbreaker. And your objective is to catch and return 1 glass diamond, obtain 1 opal, 1 ruby, and 3 amethysts, and catch and return 2 gravitas scrap metal. After you have done that, you can then return to him and he will give you the crowbar. So the crowbar has a very unique passive, which I'll explain later. And here are the stats. So it has 85 layer speed, 245% luck, a control of 0.15, a resilience of 35, an infinite max kg, and a base disturbance of +3. Now I will show you the passive. But firstly, the mutations. So there is a 50% chance for the contraband mutation, which is a 9.088x times, and a 10% for the counterfeit mutation, which is an 8 times. There is also a progression boost thingy, or the passive, where there is a crowbar that will fall, hitting 3 times and granting a total of 25%. If you do a perfect cast, it will increase all of the strikes by 5%, which will give you a total of 40% progression. There is also a unique effect. So bear with me here, it's a lot of words. Every 3 catchers, the rod attempts to duplicate a fish from a nearby player with the counterfeit mutation. And the player nearby has to be catching a fish within 32 stats of you to be duplicated. The attempt to duplicate the fish lasts for 10 seconds and only 1 fish can be duplicated. If no fish were duplicated within that time frame, the ability will reset and no fish will be granted. Passive block fish may also be duplicated. So, easy example, my friend is catching a Scylla, or hooking onto it. I can use my crowbar and have a chance every 3 catches to duplicate his Scylla with the counterfeit mutation. So overall, looking at the stats, the best would be piercing because it doesn't really have any extra progression giving passive after the 3 crowbar hits. Or you could also go with Herculean if you want a larger control bar. Or you could go Mystical if you want an all-rounder stat with a perfect 100% gear speed. Next is the Cheeto rod, and this Cheeto rod is also a unique rod. I'll tell you why later. So firstly, you want to make your way over to Birch Cave. Is actually right here. Castaway Cliffs to the right side. And wait, actually before that, never mind. Head to Terrapin first and get this rusted key. Which is right here. To the top, right here. and you will want to then head back to Birch Cay. And then head inside the bunker and then head forward. So there'll be this NPC here, clearly a reference to Carbon Meister, a very popular fish YouTuber. You would then have to get a bag of chips for him, and how to get that is actually a glitch here. So you have to back yourself here. As you can see, there is a path. You want to try to get into that. See if I can. So actually, to get into this, there'll be a room over on the other side. Oh, there's a room here. The bag of chips is right here. You can then head back and then give it to him, and you will get the Cheeto Rod. So this Cheeto Rod has very terrible stats with a 40% near speed, a 15% luck, a negative 0.1 control, a resilience of 5, a max kg of only 500. And the line distance is 15, so don't even try catching fishes from far away. But it has a also very mediocre passive, but it has a 25% chance to fill the progress by 6%. Also a very nice looking custom UI. And enchanting, pretty obvious. If you want a bigger control bar, put Herculean on it. If you want to catch more fishes, put Invincible on it. If you want more progress, you can put Piercing on it, or anything that you would desire. Next is the secret fish. So there is a newly added secret fish into the Desolate Deep, which is the Grandpa Horseshoe Crab. It is obtainable by fishing and crab cage fishing. But easiest way is to wait for it to spawn as a roaming fish and then hook it. This is actually how it looks like, by the way. And lastly is the 5 new skins. These 5 new skins are inside the Crystal Cove. So just that, this, and up here behind in this waterfall. So inside this waterfall, you can technically put one of these relics and then enter, which will give you the corresponding quest. Inside here, 5 quests, 5 different route skins with 2 different requirements for each of them. There will be a video that I'll make probably tomorrow or the day after, where it will go, I will go full guide or full in-depth to how to complete all of these quests and showcase all of these skins. So yeah, that would complete this guide video or this update video. Other than that, yeah, there are some nerfs and buffs made to some fishes and some rods, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, until tomorrow or the day after, I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.